what tires you go for, depending on wheel choice and things like that. I also believe it's partially dependent on the region you're in. But yeah, definitely more than enough traction than you more or less ever need for the most part in something like this. We're going to go up and over the hill, usually my favorite part of the circuit. And once we complete that, we're going to go ahead and change things back into that sport mode so we can kind of get a scope of how aggressively the suspension will change. This is also changing throttle response, steering feel, and a couple of other factors as well. Always a fun corner to go through this one. Come out of here, go through a couple of more undulations here. We're going to go ahead and bump things back to sport, where it's going to relower itself as we drive. Right away as we come into some of these bumps in the entry of the corner, everything's a little bit more defined. It's not overly stiff, but it's just there to communicate to you a little bit more, reduces a little bit more body roll. And definitely something you want if you're kind of on a mountain road and you just want to feel a little bit more secure. Once again, get the throttle nice and early. One thing I love that they improved upon this over the Cont is the brake feel. They don't do one pedal driving, so the brake handles all of your regen and the pad engagement. So up to about 0.7 G's of brake force. It does regen. Beyond that, it will go ahead and engage the actual rotors. You used to be able to really feel that changeover in the Cont. It was kind of defined and it made it trickier, at least for when I'm lapping and giving hot laps to people, to create consistency in terms of how I'm applying the brake. Now it's pretty much seamless. I can't notice a difference. We'll come a little bit faster to turn 4, and you'll notice as I get to the brakes, really no defined changeover. I'm going to do a release here, and we did get into a little bit of the pad use in that brake zone there, so I'll give you an idea of what that might feel like behind the wheel. Bring things on in here. That is all I have for us, you guys. Just kind of a little snippet of it. Things on in here. Bring things in. We'll have another group to attend to, so I'll answer any final questions now as we pull into park here, if you guys have any.
I can't think of anything that you haven't answered already.
All right. Very cool, gentlemen. Park ourselves up here. Make sure you have all your belongings and everything. Sometimes that launch control is good at ejecting things out of your pockets and whatnot.
Thanks, Nate.
Let's go ahead and bring things on in. Anytime, gentlemen.
Appreciate it.